Ryan, how much easier is it to pitch when your offense does that for you?
I mean, it's always nice. It's always nice when there's 18 runs on the board at one point. But I think the beauty of it is what we've kind of talked about all year, even when we're down, is that just still treating it as 0-0, as it's one inning at a time, one pitch at a time, because then it takes away the high of winning by a lot and the low of kind of losing by a lot. So it's always great, I think, at the end because of the result. But individually, I try to treat it as, hey, we're 0-0 every time.
I know the complete game, albeit be a 7-inning complete game, but that's something that's kind of going by the wayside in baseball these days. Just how much pride do you as an individual take in being able to start and finish this one?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, being able to do that, we kind of set up the rest of the weekend, being able to maybe give some guys an extra day rest down in the bullpen and kind of just go about it that way. So I like it from that standpoint of now we're set up better for Saturday and Sunday and to win multiple games on the weekend. But at the end of the day, my job is to get out. And really it's just to make pitches. So we try to just go and do that as long as I can.
What did it mean to become the 21st member of the 200K club here and that ovation you got coming off the mound in the fourth?
Yeah, it was really cool. I didn't know where I was, how many I had. I didn't know that I was there, but to see that was really special to be a part of that. It's being at Texas A&M has been one of the best things ever, one of the best decisions of my life, and to be able to kind of be a part of Texas A&M and kind of be enriched in history is really cool.
4 starts into the season, just what are maybe you feel like the high points of this ramp up that you've had, and maybe something that you're still trying to develop and work on?
Yeah, high points have been giving us a chance to win. Like I think in every start we've at least had a chance. Not that we've won every game, but we've had a chance, and that's the biggest thing as a starting pitcher is you want to be able to give your team a chance. So that's definitely the high point by far. Some of the lows that I'd like to work on is I've had 2 walks every game and need to cut those out. So I mean that comes back to just how I prepare and being able to stay into it no matter the situation, no matter the count, no matter anything. And then I think just continuing to grow as the year goes on. Like I said, it's not a finished product today, and just continue to get better because we've seen guys make jumps and things in week 8 going both ways. So you're not a finished product. We're still trying to grow and get better.
You've mentioned the process multiple times. Do you feel like you're doing well on track with how the starts have stacked onto each other?
Yeah, I think they've done really well. I mean, I think you cut out the walks necessarily. I think overall it's been really good 96% of the time, and then there's the 4%, which is the walk. So I think it's been really good overall, and the ability to compete and go get guys out and give us a chance is huge, and take that into conference play.
Along those lines too, you had the opportunity to potentially be playing pro baseball right now in spring training. Have you taken somewhat of a pro approach of how you've ramped up this spring, even though you're still at the college level?
I'd say maybe a little bit. I don't know if necessarily a pro style on the ramp up, but I just think how I handle my business on a day-to-day basis is just I try to do everything I can to give me the best chance to be successful on start day. So I think that might be what's deemed as like a pro mentality, but that's just kind of the mentality that I've always had. And then maybe the ramp up was a little different because I didn't throw in the fall and just took a longer build, but now we're kind of just on the same page as everybody else.
So obviously you said multiple times when we talked to you that whether the score is this or it's tight, you kind of approach it the same way. But is there a little bit different in approach, or maybe a little more aggressive to hitters when you know that you got a 19-point lead?
Maybe a little bit, just like subconsciously. But I would say like the goal is always to attack guys. It's to win 0-0s, win 1-1s, maximize our strikeout to walk, stay in leverage counts. So that's the goal, no matter what, no matter the score, no matter anything. That is our process that we want to hold to. So I think maybe subconsciously there's a little bit of pressure off, but overall, that's our standard. That's what we want to hold to no matter what the score is.
When it comes to the haircut and buzzing of the heads, is that a hitter's only thing? Has it made its way to the pitching staff, and are you considering joining that crew?
We have a little bit of everybody doing it. So pitchers have done it. I think Caden Wilson did it the other day. There's some guys thinking about it. I don't know if it's coming my way though. I'm not sure yet. I'll say yet.
The mojo's been working for you, though, it seems like.
Yeah, we'll leave it for now, but I think whoever got their haircut it worked out pretty well tonight.
And Ryan, you're pitching lights out, and errors have been kind of an issue going up to this point. How good does it feel when you have a nice supporting cast to minimize the errors and get the strikeouts you need to do, and you can do your job without having to worry about anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, it's always great to play clean baseball, and I thought that's what we played the last 2 games, is clean. But on the fact of, like, when guys make errors, like, they're not making errors from a lack of effort. So there's nothing really that I can be mad at from any of these guys, because I know how much they prepare. I know how much they work, how much they care. So their errors aren't a lack of effort, not necessarily a lack of preparation. It's just not fielding the ball. And I can't get mad at that guy, because I know he tried to make the play. He just did it. So at the end of the day, I know the work that they put in will put us in the right direction, and I think we've seen it the last 2 games.
Thanks, Ryan.